I'd like to know, what, going back to your story, like what are some of those pivotal moments that have happened over the last maybe 10 years that have opened you up to this form of creativity that you're in now?
Oy.
Or however you want to
I
present
don't
it. Just what are some of the progressions that have happened? Like if you don't mind.
I don't believe that it has to be through hardship. Like, I
Hmm.
don't want to subscribe to that narrative that, like, to awaken, you have to go through shit. But oftentimes, for me, it's usually been something that's really shook me up to get
Hmm.
out of the headspace I was in, to get out of the drama I was in if I lost the plot or something, or to grow. Um, I'll give a very specific answer, and then there are more of these. But the one pivotal moment that led me to leave a very comfortable and cushy six-figure creative director role at a purpose-driven creative consultancy where I was using creativity for good. And on paper, everything was lush. Like,
Yeah.
why? I'm working with creativity. I'm judging awards. I mean, it's all good,
Yeah.
right? I'm using it for good. I'm working with amazing people, amazing clients, big brands. Yet there was something scratching at me. I was always curious, like, what would I be able to do if I used my creativity and applied it to building my own thing
Mm.
without a ceiling, without a wall, without nothing, like just open space? Like, what would it look like? Right? If I just got out of the structure for whatever reason, probably because I was damn comfortable and because it was pretty good. It's not like there was something like wrong or I hated it. Or I enjoyed the work, but it kind of kept me in place for a long time. And just that scratch, it would be like, something scratching me, and then I'd be like, get off. It would go, then it would come back, and
Scratch harder.
on and off. And most of the time, yeah, it wasn't working. It was just like, okay, but I'm good. It's all good. And then COVID hit, or Corona, or whatever and then my mom died suddenly in the
Mm.
middle of she had a stroke, and she passed away in 2021. And I walked her home. So I flew. She was living in Mexico, and I've never been close to death before, not that close.
Yeah.
I mean, not to mention, it was the hardest thing I've ever been through in my life, and I've been through some shit. But it death just smacked me awake in a way nothing else ever has in my whole life.
Mm.
Like the realization, I don't know, for some reason I felt like death was this abstract concept. Like it
Yeah.
never happened to other people.
Yeah.
Like I just never really registered
Mm.
that it would come for me or to anyone around me. Maybe denial, I don't know, whatever. Just never really registered until that happened. And when that happened, every life felt surreal, felt like everything mattered and nothing mattered.
Mm.
Like, why not? Not in that moment, but afterwards when I came home, it was like, why not try to build my own thing? Like, what do I have to lose when one day I'm going to lose it all?
Yeah. That's a huge realization.
Right? It's pretty
Yeah.
logical to hang on to things or it's like, fuck it. Got a really good case of the fuck it's. And I
Mm.
was just like, fuck it. My mom gave me a few passing gifts, and one of them was courage. The
Mm.
courage to, like, I got this one life, got this one precious life. Like, what am I going to do with it?